Long time no see, everyone. Welcome back to another video with your favorite princess, Stella Shortcake. And for today, I am going to be showcasing my pulls in Shining Nikki, specifically for the 4th anniversary, where 2 major suits have been released and they are beautiful. So if you didn't know, pink is actually one of my favorite colors, so you know which suit I'm going to be going for. But I do appreciate and love how you can control the lighting of the dress and the hue of pink, purple, I believe. That's my favorite part about this specific dress. Also that the evolution is purple, my second favorite color. So they want me there. With the purple one, with the blue one, I love that the flowers on the dress does like blooms and it's quite magical that it can do it itself. The overall like shape and look really does remind me of Ursula though. I don't know why, and let me know in the comments if you saw that or if you can see that now that I've said it. But I've gone for the pink one and wish me luck. I really want the dress. That's all I want. As long as I can get the dress, I'm happy, because the fact that you can sit down and the fact that you can stand is so cute. But I used to play Shining Nikki in the past. I stopped because I was spiraling with spending into it. In total, I did spend about more than $1,000 into Shining Nikki in the earlier days. So I actually remember when I left because I got the suit and then I realized I don't like this. I don't like how all I'm doing is spending, getting suits, and then the next suit comes out, I'm spending. I'm not really enjoying it. And the main problem I had was how, because I've spent so much, it feels like I can't leave, because then why did you? You're not really validating why you made that conscious decision to do that. So yeah, me and Shining Nikki really did have a toxic relationship. I would spend, they would give me bad luck and take so much longer to get the suit or complete it. So yeah, that's why I'm way more hesitant when spending into games or even playing games, because putting money or you're putting your time, and if it doesn't really bring you joy, then like how I experienced it, I didn't like it and it felt like I had to force myself to play it. But I am back. Not to be like so pessimistic about it. At that time, I think it was just because I didn't really have any control. I didn't feel like I had any control. But now, because I took a long break, maybe like more than a year, maybe more than 2 years, probably more than 2 years, that I stopped playing Shining Nikki, and it felt great. It felt really good. But now, after seeing this, after seeing like the 4th anniversary, I was just thinking, why not? Because I still have diamonds, and I did get back into it before the 4th anniversary. So I was very excited, and here is my pulls. I'm not spending into Shining Nikki. I was contemplating if I wanted to, but I was just thinking I want to enjoy the game in a different way compared to how I did before. Like, if spending money into it wasn't good, then maybe change that and see if you can enjoy it without spending money, because I've got so many suits with spending money. So maybe like looking at, oh damn, I spent so much and I have so many suits, that I can realize, oh, you like this one, you like this one, you like that one. But you don't have to feel like you have to keep going for all of it, because I really don't know what to do with all my suits at this point. I have favorites, I style them, and that's all. Something that I do want to admit is I do believe that Shining Nikki is way better with their fashion styles than Infinity Nikki. And it's no disrespect to Infinity Nikki, because at the end of the day, it is older than Infinity Nikki. Shining Nikki has been going on for how long? And Infinity Nikki hasn't even been out for more than a year. So they're trying to get their foot off the grass, or is that how the saying goes? They're trying to make a different range, or make a range of styles that fits everyone, but I hope it comes quickly. Shining Nikki, they have just such a grand spectacle when it comes to their fashion styles. Like, oh, even though this one looks like punk, they add a twist to it and it feels very magical, feels like something that you could only see virtually. And that's what's so amazing about it. Even when they do collaborations, it's so cute that I could only imagine to make it, but I still love seeing it on screen. if that makes sense. But with Infinity Nikki, I feel like I hope that they fix the issues, a lot of the issues, and they are able to create a range of different styles, because it's harder to engage with Infinity Nikki when the style isn't for you. Like, the quest and the story is really good sometimes, but it's good, but at the moment it does feel like I don't really like the style, and that's one of the key things about Shining or even Infinity Nikki is the fashion styles. It's a fashion game, so you want to dress up your Nikki to represent you. Okay, so let's talk about specific pieces that I got and my thoughts on them. So one is the gloves. I think it's nice, but I don't think I like the I don't know how to describe them other than they remind me of feathers. I don't like I don't like that. I don't really like when outfits use feathers. I got the hair. Woo. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, going back to it. I do feel like, because it kind of feels to me. I don't know how to describe it other than I don't really like when outfits use it. So when they did, or when I look at the gloves, it just doesn't really fit in my opinion. I really want the dress, as you know. I really want the dress. But yeah, I like the colors, but I don't really like the feather look for it. I think if it's with the overall suit, I think it makes sense. But if it's an individual piece, it's not really for me. Then going on to, let's say, the legs, I don't know how to say it. It reminds me of plants with like their stems and they wrap themselves around. Oh, Winx Club, Enchanted with Flora's one. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah, it really reminds me of that, and I love it. I love Winx Club. Why are we talking about Winx Club? Other than, yeah, I think it's cute and it's nice and it feels very different. You can't really see it with the dress, but I think it's very unique with if you style it in other outfits. Hopefully you're wearing, like, your Nikki is wearing a short dress or short skirt, trousers, that you'll notice it. Moving on to the headpiece. I think it's nice. It's fine. I don't know how else to say it other than it's fine. It's okay. Not really too into it, but it's nice for what it is. It makes sense in the grand scheme of it. And in the previous like events, the rerun of the Sun and Water, don't know the name specifically, it's been like how long for me, so don't judge. But wait, Moongazer. Okay, so Moongazer, I pulled on the first initial one. I spent a ton truck of money, and tell me why I didn't get the evolution. My sister got into this game because of me, so tell me why she gets into it and she gets better luck than me. I spent more than her, and don't get me wrong, I will say I'm happy that luck isn't really affected by how much you spent, because then that would be broken and that's wrong, because why are you like getting more if you spent? But at the same time, I feel like it was because like how many times my sister would complete the suit even though she spent less than me, or she's done less pulls than me. Tell me how that makes sense. And it's not like 1 or 3 times, it was literally like every time. So yeah, I didn't like that, but maybe it was because she was on a different server. So that is my only copium for this situation. But now she dropped the game, so I'm not resentful. Why did you make me resentful, Infold? Another thing that I do want to say is how I like how in Infinity Nikki, the makeup isn't combined into the pulls that you have to do for the suit. So in Infinity Nikki, it's actually part of the Deep Echoes, I think it's called that. But in Shiny Nikki, when you're pulling on the banner, you are also pulling for the makeup. And as you saw, I got the eyes. I really like it. It's pretty and she looks amazing. But tell me why. Because that's not part of an outfit, that's part of makeup. It shouldn't be like mixing when in Infinity Nikki is so much nicer that it's not part of it, because say you're using 20 pulls in Infinity Nikki, because that's what guarantees you a 5-star piece, to get eyebrows, to get eyelashes. It doesn't make sense. But anyways, yeah, that's something that I do appreciate from Infinity Nikki. So that is something that I do want to compliment you to in Infinity Nikki compared to Shine Nikki. So here are my echoes that I've collected over the years, collected while I was playing the game. And if you remember Lost Tides, I got the, what is it called? The echo to evolve it or wake it, sorry, in the second or the first rerun. It's first rerun ever. So super happy about that. I love the suit. I love the color palette. Like, it's a lighter shade of blue, so it's lighter blue with the hair and the dress. Beautiful. I was obsessed with it and I'm happy I got it. When I was playing, because I saw that the suits were back, I already got like the evolution for the yellow one, the yellow fairy. She reminds me of Tinkerbell. Can't remember, I'm sorry, but I can't remember what the character's name is, but she's like the elder fairy. She like helped the other fairies to decide which jobs they want to go into. It resonates with them technically, but she's the one. If you remember her, you remember her. But I really did like that suit, and now I've got it. I'm super happy. I worked my butt off for it because I gone back to the game and I don't spend anything. I was just planning, hey, you got some diamonds here, and also previous to that I did go for the other mermaid one. Yeah. So it wasn't looking really good, but I worked really hard with like the dailies, keeping up with it, and thankfully on like the last day I got the echo, so I was super happy. And then I waited. I was thinking, oh, maybe make a video for this, like saying this is what happened before, but now I've gone back and I got it. But as you know, that video never came out, so it's here, and yay, I got it. Okay, but I must admit I love the trailer for the event. So when I first watched it on Facebook, with the official Shiny Nikki account posting it, it was beautiful. I watched it and it was beautiful. I love the visuals and like the flowers, the close-up on the face and the makeup, and it just looks so surreal. Then it's in the game and you know, I'm already in love with it. Why not just watch it again? Okay, so I watch it again. Then I showed my sister and then I showed my friend it, and I was just thinking, gosh, every time I watch it, it makes me emotional because the music is beautiful and just the whole fantasy vibe that I get from it. I don't know how to explain it other than they did a great job with the trailer. Like, if I could watch it every day, I would, because it just feels so whimsical, so magical, and like progression. Like at first, like, I don't know if it's like a flower or something. I think it's a flower, but the flower is falling down. You see the whale, you see the flowers blooming, and then the whale one, the whale suit, whaleful maybe. It gets the flower, it resonates maybe, or it just brings it close, and then it makes it go back up, and then you hear the music building up, and then the flower is blooming, and then you see her, and it's just so cute. And then all of a sudden she like wakes up and she looks back. For me, that was beautiful. So I don't know if anyone really liked it as much as me, but I loved it, and the music was beautiful. I think the music was what really made it special, because it wasn't like the same the whole time. It was building up, and then at the end it was magical. So yeah. I'm sorry for talking so much about just the trailer, but if you watched it, you would understand, and if you didn't watch it, then watch it, because then you will understand. Tell me in the comments how you felt about it. Maybe I'm thinking about it too seriously, but that was my favorite parts about this event. It wasn't the suit, it was the trailer. And back to the pieces, I think that the choker or the neck piece works really well with the headpiece, because both is like petals, flowers. I'm not sure if it's embroidery. It reminds me of embroidery look, but not sure. Anyways, I think it really works well when you put them two together rather than separately, because when you put them together, it's like it's moving from the head to the neck. But if it's just on one piece or one section of the body, it doesn't really work in my opinion. But let me know if you do think let me know if you think it does. Things that I do like and dislike. I love the echoes. I love the designer reflection, because they're so beautiful. Like, look at the left side and tell me how that art isn't beautiful. It's so cute. And also stunning and beautiful, like I've said. So yes, I do really like it, and I wish that Infinity Nikki would give us like stunning art like that, because the art is supposed to represent what the look would be for Nikki, how it's translated from that art to an actual suit. And I thought that was very creative, but it wasn't really translated into Infinity Nikki like it was for Shiny Nikki. And yes, there might be hurdles along the road for that, because you could say, what's the point of that? You're just getting suits so that you can level them up, make them stronger, and then utilize it in, let's say, Mirror Crown or styling quests. But I think I've really grown to love them at this point, so I would love to see if Infinity Nikki could add them or interpret it in a different way and showcase them in Infinity Nikki, because that would be really cool in my opinion. I do really like the hair because one, is pink, two, it's a simplistic yet also beautiful style, it's curly at the ends, and it has like details of a flower, so the hair makes the shape of a flower in certain sections. Yeah, I said that right. So I really do like that. My only issue is that I do not have the dress, and how can you have the hair without having the dress, you know? So that is my only problem. But at the same time, I have the worst luck in Infinity. No, wait, sorry. I have the worst luck in Shining Nikki. I, at this point, cannot get something without like going to the most pulls that I have to. I don't know why. That's why I like Shining. Ugh. Oh my gosh, why am I getting confused between the two? That's why I like Infinity, because generally I complete a suit before 190 pulls, which is nice, but I would hope for it to be 180. But most of the time, even in Shiny Nikki, I do get makeup and accessories before getting the big pieces that I really do want. For example, the hair or the dress or the top, trousers, whatever you want. I probably won't get it until like the last or later stages of pulling, and I'm sad about it, but I've come to realize it, because even when I spend, it doesn't change. I'm just adding more pulls, but it's not changing that I will get it earlier. So yeah, that's me. Let me know how your pulls went. What piece did you go after? And if you went for this one or the other one, what do you like about it? I have so many questions, but let me know in the comments. Story time. So I've gotten back into taking photos of my Nikki with different suits, styling and photo shooting. So I've been uploading it onto my Insta, and yeah, I've actually like started doing that, and it's making me more happier with the game, because that means I'm using my suits that I've spent so much for, and it makes me happy because wow, it looks pretty and it looks amazing. So yeah, just wanted to say that. The reason why, also another thing, the reason why this video did take long was because one, life. Been working a lot, so I don't have time to actually make this one. And two, because these pulls were like daily, so I would log in, do my dailies, then pull what I can, log out, do the next day, do the next. So at this point, I've just decided to give up, and if I did get it, I did, and if I didn't, I didn't. But that is why it took me a long time to actually do these, because I was doing it daily. So here is the final version of the video, and I am happy that I did get the hair, because one, it's beautiful, two, it's pink, and three, I love the flowers, rose design in it. That's really cool. So thankful for that. But as you know, I was really wanting the dress, so hopefully I do get it, and if I don't, I have to accept it. Other than that, I do like how the dress, like at the bottom, it does really feel like a flower, because the ends are like curled in, so it's as if the flower is blooming or blossoming. And yeah, I think that was a really cool detail. As you can see, I do keep pressing it every time, because I'm thinking maybe it'll come early. and I got the Echo. I don't know if it's Echo, but I got it earlier than I expected, so yay. I'm very happy that it's in my possession because the art is beautiful. I do wish that I would be able to evolve, I think it is. I've forgotten terms in Shiny Nikki, I'm sorry. But I do wish that I could evolve, but I don't have enough diamonds. I am not going to try if I can't. So I'm happy that I at least have one, and if it does come back, I'm not sure about, what is it called? I'm not sure about anniversary suits, if they actually come back or if they don't. I don't really think they will because like it was 1 year and then the next year is going to be a different one. Why would they bring the old one back? It will be amazing, but why would they bring it back? So for me, yeah, I don't think so, but I'm happy I at least have one. Wish I could get a copy, but at least I have one. I'm being grateful. And most of my pulls were from codes and also the web event that was going on, and I am still trying to get like the box to open it. I'm happy, but at the same time I always just think the box will save the day, right? The box will save the day. Well, let's see if it actually does, because I'm putting too much hope into it. Also, you can see how many times I've pulled, and if it doesn't, I feel like, as anyone would understand, you kind of expected too much. And I got the ring. Woo! I am not really happy with the ring because it is a small thing and it doesn't really like have anything special going on for it. I leveled up the Echo. That's what I'll call it. I'm not sure if it's actually called that, but I leveled it up so I could get the diamonds that they give you if you level it up. And because I leveled up the level, I guess, I also was able to get certain pieces of the evolution, so the purple color palette. So yeah, very happy with that. I know if I do get the dress, I wouldn't be able to get the evolution version because you need to actually evolve it entirely. You need to get the whole suit and then evolve it, so that's not possible for me. But yeah, at least I got certain pieces, not like the makeup. I did get pieces of the makeup, but we move from that. But as you can see, the art visually is beautiful and stunning. I wish that Infinity Nikki would be able to do something similar to that, but at the same time, I'm not sure how. Comment your thoughts if you have any ideas for that. And then I done another pull and I got a piece from the other suit. And can you guess what it is? It's the C, or the I'm not sure what you would call this other than the C. So I'll say C. I was stoked about it because I honestly didn't expect to get it. I even forgot that it's an option and I love it. So I'll be able to use it for my mermaid suit, hopefully. But yeah, I love this piece out of everything. So I'm happy to have it. The dress, I don't really think it's for me. And the reason why I took so long to actually exit the page was because I was in shock that I got it out of like how many pieces, maybe 3 or 4, that it was like my 4th or 3rd piece. So I was feeling very strong and confident that I would get something that I like, maybe the dress, maybe. And yeah, I couldn't believe it, so I was very thankful and happy. Thank you. And doing a lot of the web event for this, so that's how I got a lot of diamonds. And then I got the dress. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe that I did get the dress. I was super happy. I cannot complain. And honestly, after the box, I did think that I was just going to stop because you might not get that piece and you might actually get something like the makeup or smaller pieces. But I'm happy I stuck to my guns and I actually got it because now I'm happy and I don't need anything else. It did take me long to get off the screen of the dress because honestly, I was on my bed playing Shiny Nikki. And then when I saw that I got the dress, I instantly climbed down because I have a bunk bed, climbed down, and then I told my sis, oh my gosh, I got the dress. And then she was happy for me, I was happy for me, and we was both happy. So yeah, that's why I'm super happy that I got all my pieces. Do not regret anything other than the gloves, can't lie. The gloves can go away. Even the ring, in my opinion, is better than the gloves because of the feathers. If you could like remove the feathers, then I would be okay with it. The makeup, stunning, beautiful, I love it. The eyebrows, I don't need it, I don't want it, but I got it. With the other suit, the only thing that is like something that I love is the water. Even the necklace or the choker, I don't really care. But that is all my pieces and I'm super happy. Oh yeah, I got the eyebrows. As you can see, I don't really care as much with like the eyebrows or the eyelashes, and maybe the lipstick. It's kind of hard to tell if it will work on my skin tone, Nikki. But here is my Nikki, and I will be showcasing how I styled my pieces with Nikki. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Let me know how your pulls went, and if you was lucky, if you was unlucky, and yeah, just comment your thoughts. So, hope you enjoyed. Bye!